Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to the Hildibrand adventures. Previously, we enlisted the aid of Inspector Hardboiled, a native from the Ninth Reflection, in helping us find our good old Inspector Hildibrand. And we succeeded. We found him floating in a vat, stored in an abandoned facility for 30-odd years from his perspective, but thanks to time dilation shenanigans, for us it was only a few days of missing the good old Inspector. And also, Hildy did not age a day, too, so that's pretty good. Afterwards, we started helping out Hardboiled with his own problems. See, he uncovered some mysteries in that abandoned facility. It seems that some entity, this person, the scientist who's working there, stayed behind even after it was abandoned and continued the research of transporting the souls of convicted criminals into monsters, the bodies of monsters. And indeed, we tracked down a thief who had been transported into the body of an Cyclops and apprehended him. But there's a greater conspiracy at hand. The Cyclops thief, he was just hired by someone. And what's more, Hardboiled suggested that it may tie into his old arch-nemesis, the Crime King, as he was known, who was apparently sent to some rehabilitation facility, but that may be cover for actually being sent to this secret lab to be a victim. And what's more, the previous part even ended with the stinger that some criminal overlord has a slime working for him. This criminal transported into the body of a slime who can shapeshift, possibly into any body it wishes, so that definitely confuses things. Now, before we resume properly, you may notice that I have some new fashion. Yeah, I changed my Viper clothes. You see, I got these really shiny swords, and I had to accessorize around them. So I'm not purple, and I stand out like a sore thumb in the city, but I look pretty now. So that's all good. Hello, Hardboiled. How are we doing? A vandal in the wild. Hardboiled's stoic silhouette is a fixture amidst the bright lights and bustle of true view. If it isn't Zephyria, been keeping yourself sharp, I trust? Reasonably. Good to hear. In our line of work, you gotta stay in peak condition and be ready for anything. In any case, you picked a good moment to come by. I've managed to recover more data and learned about another experimental subject. Oh-ho! I dare say that is the cue for us to lend our investigative skills once more. Yeah. It seems this criminal had his soul put into the body of a Kwaheloa. That's a two-legged wolf, in case you weren't familiar. I was not. Prior to that, the man was a notorious vandal who went around causing wanton destruction, targeting everything from shops to government facilities. Didn't have any grand motive, was all for the thrill of it. Real piece of work. Like the sticky-fingered Cyclops, odds are he's up to his old antics in his new body and is a pawn of the mysterious researcher. Such a fiend wreaking havoc in a densely populated area would swiftly attract attention. If our wolfman were to make mischief, I expect it would be somewhere outside the city. Not half bad reasoning for a soft-boiled dope. As you say, the fiend's likely to strike places outside of Solution 9. We don't have any leads beyond that, though, so I have a mind to pay one of my trusted sources a visit. Myman's his name, and his business is knowing every bugger else's. Come on, he ought to be at his usual spot nearby. Mymond, does that not remind you of our friend Wymond? It does! Do you suppose we'll get to meet Yormon, too? Oh, that's stupid. Wymond? Mymond? Yormont. Okay. Hello, people. Core, he could be a clone of Wymond. I've never seen anything like it, except for the time Mr. Poo-Poo made all those clones of the Inspector. Oh, good times. Good gods, he even looks like Wymond. That there's Wymond. Let's see if he knows anything about a fiend with an appetite for destruction. Yeah, I remember Wymond now. He hangs out in the city of Ul'dah. He knows everything there. Ain't often I see you with company, Detective. What can I do for you today? It's a long story. A thrill-seeking vandal in the body of a fiend. Sounds like a recipe for trouble, all right. Now, can't say as I've heard any talk of vandalism, neither in or around Everkeep. But there's a hunter who caught sight of a solitary Kuaheloa near the barrier recently. It went into Vanguard and didn't come back out, so he assumed it went to Shaloni. What struck him the most, though, was the queer way it moved. Seemed more man than beast, he said. Kaheloas are fiercely territorial creatures that live in packs. This lone wolf's our vandal. I'd wager my gun on it. We'll head to Shaloni right away. Thanks for the lead, Wymond. "'Tis truly uncanny indeed, the resemblance you bear to my friend. His name is Wymond, and information is his stock in trade as well." Huh? Not only do we have similar faces and names, but we're in the same business besides? Well, bugger me with a lightning rod. Wow, that's graphic. You know, you look rather like the detective yourself, only you're either younger or have a better skincare regimen. You brothers or something? Ridiculous! Detective Hardboiled and I are not the least bit alike. Damn right, don't compare me to this preening ninny. Alright, didn't mean to ruffle any feathers. But you, lass, something about you reminds me of the detective's assistant. Takes me back, it does. We should get going. Let's gather in front of Vanguard before heading to Shaloni. Huh. Well, I'd wager then that Hardboil's old assistant was probably a soul twin of Nashu, huh? We go a ways back, me and Hardboiled and his assistant. They're the reason I fell into this trade, you might say. Interesting information. Well, let's head out. Vanguard, of course, is the perimeter of the Thunderdome. Well, not really the perimeter, more like the entrance and exit, the only way in. It goes right to Shaloni. That wolf fiend is so adorable, what with their spiky leg armor and giant sword. Do you think they like being scratched behind the ears? You saw it? We chanced to see a cow halo en route here. They have a rather endearing appearance, I must say. This will be my first time beyond the barrier. Wonder if I can find a quiet bar that doesn't water down its drinks. Oh. Inspector, you're all glowy-tingly.
Must be the lightning round I hit you with. The after effects can linger a while, I'm afraid.
No need for concern. Far from causing discomfort, the lightning appears to have improved my circulation. I feel haler than I have in recent memory.
You really are an oddball.
What the hell are those? Wah! Someone has a phobia. Were those oglops? I think those were oglops. I recognize them. Yeah, in Final Fantasy IX. Sid got turned into an oglop. That's what those are. Oh man, he'd call back. I must say, Detective, I hadn't expected your hardened self to suffer from a fear of insects. And such adorable ones, too.
They're not just any insect. They're oglops, bringers of death and disease. Ugh. Get a hold of yourself now. An egg will set you straight. You fool. You didn't bring any. Not a single one. Damn it all!
Oh dear, never have I seen such a severe case of egg withdrawal. Think you could boil this to a good detective's liking? Oh, hell yeah. I'll have you know I am a master culinarian. I know all the secret lore tomes. I am really glad that I watched my footage in preparation for recording this because Hard-Boiled said he always does it for 12 minutes.
This isn't another trick, is it? I'll chance it. The texture of the yolk, firm and assured. Not untested but not broken down by the weight of the world. The essence of a survivor. You're a woman that knows the score, Zephyria. I'm glad to have you at my back.
Looks like you boiled it just right. Well done. I did it. Yeah, I'm a hero.
At any rate, I feel like myself again. Appreciate it, Zephyria.
I had every confidence you could aid the good detective, my dear assistants. Come, let us continue on. Is it raining? No? Well, thank goodness for that. Shalonia is at its best when it's sunny. The landscape is reminiscent of Thanalan, is it not? I put in mind of my youth, when I trained by running through the wilds whilst carrying a chocobo upon my shoulders. You what? Wherever I go, I always make sure I bring food with me. After all, one can't investigate on an empty stomach.
So this is the outside world. It's gonna take some getting used to being under a sky without limits. Right, we should begin by talking to the locals. That a town I see over there? Shishinewizi Springs, eh? As good a place as any. Come on, let's go.
We walk the dusty road. I'm feeling hunger pains. Wonder if I can get a bite to eat somewhere. Didn't she just say she always brings food? I see they drill for ceruleum here, just like in Thanalan. The similarity is more than the soil deep.
An old-fashioned place, this, but it's got a ruggedness that speaks to me. A man could get used to it. Anyway, let's split up and ask around. See if there's been any acts of vandalism in these parts. You learn something, you come and tell me.
A sensible plan as any. Hello there, Kipeyuti. Why does same hairstyle as the other two? Vandalism? Don't get me started. Some miscreant busted up some of our drilling equipment. I poured my blood, sweat, and tears into keeping everything running, so it had me seeing red. Ceruleum's our livelihood, so the perpetrator can't possibly be local. It's an outsider, mark my words. Hello, Shio. That's an unfortunate name, I gotta say. Oh yes, I heard that a barn was destroyed the other day, smashed to pieces by all accounts. Why would anyone do such a senseless thing? A barn? A whole barn? Oh, how's it going over here?
Has anything been destroyed in these parts recently?
Have you perchance seen an endearing wolf-like fiend that walks on its hind legs? I love how distressed this man is. That's good. Maybe I should keep an eye out for Nashu. Yeah, how about I look around for her? And that stalker, maybe. I'm ashamed to say I did not find her. Oh well. As a matter of fact, there has been a spate of vandalism targeting barns and equipment. The culprit strikes when no one's around and leaves no trace, so we don't have so much as a lead. Baffled as we are, we've posted a generous bounty. Information's welcome too, of course, so if you see any suspicious activity, be sure to let us know. Thank you, officer. How are things on your end, hard-boiled?
Oh, he's running away. Hey, managed to learn anything? We heard much the same. Our vandal's been busy.
By By the by, have you seen Nashu? I'm not sure where she's gone. Wow, I was looking for her too.
You serious? How can you not know where your own assistant is? Ugh. Better split up and find her.
Oh, there she is, being talked to by some cocky ruffians? We know it's you, just admit it already. Uh-oh. Oh, hello there, Zephyria. I could use a little help. I say, Nashu, have you been making new friends? Know her, do you? And all the chaos she's been sowing too, no doubt. Whatever do you mean? Don't play the fool. We saw her polishing them bombs. That's right. She's the one been blowing things up. We're taking her in and collecting the bounty. For the umpteenth time, they're not bombs. They're medicine. Yea, verily, though they may look and indeed explode like bombs, they are in fact potent restoratives. My assistant is not the vandal you seek. That's the stupidest shit I've ever heard. Exploding medicine? Huh.
Let's all take a deep breath now. No need to get so hot and bothered. We can talk this through, resolve things peacefully.
I don't know who you are, but we're done talking here. She's the vandal, and that's that. You'll stand aside if you know what's good for you.
If you're not willing to be civil, then we'll have to settle this the old-fashioned way.
Detective, wait! I am emphatically opposed to violence. I must insist that we resolve this in a gentlemanly manner.
These kids wouldn't know a gentleman if he shot him in the rear. Don't waste your breath.
You asked for it, old man. You want a duel? I'll give you a duel.
Just remember that you had other options. Now we're gonna need witnesses, so let's take it elsewhere. Don't worry your little head. It ain't to the death.
Ill at ease though I am with Detective Hardboiled's chosen approach, it seems we must defer to him. It'll turn out okay. Right? It's high noon.
He puts on a brave face, but he's nervous. Watch the eyes, who'll rush to finish it. What's that red smudge? Had yourself some poached eggs smothered in tomato sauce, did ya? Heh, a soft choice for a soft bastard. Not the least bit phased. Hard recognizes hard. I can tell you're a woman who's been to hell and back. Even I could learn a thing or two from you. Whoa, you kidding me? All this fuss over you and you're having a snooze? You've gotten moxie, dollface, just like her. Dream sweet dreams now. Still charged with lightning. That's impressive in its own way, but never mind that for now. I've got a job to do. An old-fashioned firearm like most carried in these parts. Watch the barrel dodge the bullet.
Okay, how far is this going?
Luscious locks for a roughneck. Don't know what fancy hair treatment you use, sweet prince, but a bar of soap is all I need. I've seen enough. This one's in the bag. Cool.
Piss on the old laws. Long as you win, it don't matter how. Oh my god. Who the hell are you? What's going on here? Oh man, this guy, the gray-haired cat dude, he's in the main story. Cool. So that's the way of it. But non-lethal rounds or no, the law forbids dueling in town. As such, this will be treated as an illegal gunfight, and the guilt falls on the side that drew first. You lot are coming with me. Now, it seems this all began when they saw the lady with what looked like bombs and assumed she was the vandal. While you don't strike me as a miscreant, I like to examine the objects for good measure. I must say it does look like a bomb. An understandable if unfortunate misunderstanding. Despite its worrisome appearance, I assure you, good sir, that this is a bespoke medicine that rejuvenates me when I am feeling poorly. Classic Hildibrand. That's a bomb or I was born yesterday. Ah, I feel like a new man. 'Tis as if I walk upon a cloud. Enough of that hogwash. Well, this alone doesn't prove that she's a vandal. We're going to keep her in the jailhouse till we know more. Are meals served at this jailhouse? Well, that they are. See you! I will come for you, Nashu. I will find the true criminal and clear your good name. This I swear. Huh. Something's up with that red-headed guard. Could it be the Slime Man? A vandal in the wild? Complete. You know, I really wasn't expecting to see a straight-up Matrix reference in 2025, but It was done so well, I can't be upset. Why did it have to be Oglops? On the trail of destruction. Where it concerns his assistant's well-being, not even Inspector Hildibrand can maintain his customary aplomb. I cannot bear to imagine sweet, innocent Nashu behind bars. We must apprehend the true criminal and secure her release post-haste. Sweet and innocent ain't words I'd use to describe a bomb-toting dame. But setting that aside, we know who we're after. We just need to track him down. A number of residents report having sighted an unusual wolf-like fiend. Apparently, it has appeared near a settlement called Lure Them in Your Trousers. It's Luatininya Wowza. You need to clean the wax out of your ears. Yeah, that's what I meant. Luatininya Wasa. Come on, let's see what we can find out there. Oh, brother. I truly just cannot believe how spectacular this is. Playing this, seeing these scenes, it's like a dream. Oh, man. Oh, that giant bridge in the background? Yeah, that goes to Liolal, a city we visited very briefly at the very start of this chapter. Huh? You are surprised that I've already changed into fresh attire. I fortuitously had a spare set on hand. Insofar as it is possible, one must ever maintain a gentlemanly and dignified appearance. Right, let's question the locals about Wolfman sightings. Should be straightforward enough, so we'll stay together this time. Just say the word and we'll get started. Ready? Then lead the way. Hey, they're following me! Cool. Even now, poor Nashu must be trembling in her cell. We must expedite her liberation. The swirling sands of a dust storm may hide the truth, but there's nothing my 1,000-yalm stare can't pierce. So cool. And here's a little zone where we can get some more dialogue. Discuss the oven. Wood ovens, eh? Unheard of in Solution 9. We do all our cooking with electro appliances. That said, the smoke might give eggs a nice flavor. I will to look into it when I get the chance. Mother used to roast whole Myotragus in a giant oven. She was partial to the billies for the flavor, but I found them a little tough. That has no bearing on my own toughness, mind you. Such deep lore. I've learned so much. Hello, rugged farmer. I saw it all right. A wolf-like fiend I'd never even seen before. Made off with a sack of vegetables we just harvested. 'Twould seem our fugitive was famished. Being a wolf, however, would it not hunt for its own food? Whatever it is now, it used to be a man. Wouldn't be odd if it still ate like one. Is it a vegetarian? Oh, please be a vegetarian. That would be hilarious. And if it isn't keen on hunting, it'd likely keep it close to settlements for its meals. How about this? The home? The residences. You can see the resemblance between the homes here and those in the outskirts. It was a real surprise when our worlds merged 30 years ago. I was just a greenhorn then, and she was still... never mind. The motif on these dwellings is simple yet elegant. I expect Father would appreciate their artistry. He isn't here, is he? Oh. Not yet? I hope he shows up at some point. Kindly villager. What I saw wasn't a wolf fiend, but an adorable little critter. It kept squealing at me as if it was trying to say something. Oh ho! I dare say this is a promising new lead. I have it! This creature is a minion of the one Vandalous Wolfman!
You and your soft-boiled guesses. I'd heard about strange squealing critters on True View, but I doubt it has anything to do with our case.
Aren't you guys really hot running around in all that black? I know I would be. We're in a desert. The wolf-like fiend? I've seen it south of here. Most folk avoid the area because it's Yukuapia territory, but I go there to gather cactus. I swear they're making these words up. And the past few times I did, I saw the creature heading towards the gorge. Even the Yukuapias give it a wide berth, so it must be dangerous indeed. I think those are the pterodactyls, maybe?
Our fugitive might have been holed up in that gorge. Come on, let's go take a look.
Oh, of course, the Dunukiapias are the Tyrannosaurus rexes. That makes a way more sense. Is that a linear cowpure?
The wolf dude doesn't seem to be here right now, but this is definitely where it lays its head. I can feel it. Let's split up and search for clues. If you turn up anything, you come and tell me.
Should we leave Hildibrand alone with the giant T-Rexes? I don't know. It's probably gonna be fine. Oh well, look who it is. Vocal Varmint. Oh my god, it's a beaver. Oh my, what a winsome critter you are! It is kinda cute. Kind of. How about you, hard-boiled?
Had a thirst, did we?
Oh, he found a bottle. Ooh. Mystery deepens. In fact, look here, a liquor bottle. The liquor bottle has long since been drained to the last drop. Perhaps it was purloined by the fugitive. There's something over here. Piece of paper and sack of produce. Hey. The sack is laden with vegetables, likely those which the fugitive took from Luwatanyanyawasa. Yeah, nailed it. And this paper. Crude words have been scrawled on the piece of paper. An oglop loiters nearby as if regarding the paper and you. I didn't see the thing. The oglop scurries off, leaving you to devote your attention to the paper, which appears to contain diary entries written by the fugitive. There do not appear to be any more clues in the vicinity. Hard-boiled will want to take stock of your discoveries. Let's go deliver the good news.
I found this empty liquor bottle. What about you?
Well, we got the liquor bottle, a sack of produce, and a piece of paper.
Good work, Zephyria. The bottles and the produce must have been taken from Luwatanyanyawasa. As for the piece of paper... These are diary entries, all right. I'll read them out. Another good day's destruction. I reduced the barn to rubble in moments. Well before anyone was the wiser. My newfound strength is truly astounding. The researcher contacted me. He wants me to put on a bigger show and will provide barrels of ceruleum for the job. This is going to be my tour de force. Uh-oh. So it's as we suspected. Like the thieving Cyclops, the vandalizing Kuailoa is working for the researcher.
But I must say, for him to leave incriminating evidence out in the open where enterprising agents of inquiry can easily find is rather careless, is it not?
When he was apprehended as a man, he'd left a diary of his misdeeds lying around, served as incontrovertible proof of his guilt. To do it again, knowing full well how it led to his downfall. Perhaps he has some sort of clever design. Or perhaps... he's just an idiot.
At any rate, if our fugitive has barrels of ceruleum at his disposal, then we must exercise the utmost caution. The tiniest spark could cause an explosion to dwarf even Nashu's delights, so I ask that you refrain from using your gun.
My gun's more versatile than you think. It's capable of converting the lightning it absorbs to other kinds of energy. With the flick of a switch, it can shoot fire or water rounds as well. So if push comes to shove, I'll give the Wanton Wolfman a hosing down.
Well now, that is a wondrous gadget indeed. Yet be that as it may, I remain firmly opposed to violence in all forms and elemental aspects. Solving cases in a manner befitting a gentleman, such as the creed of Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire.
Soft to the core. If you don't harden up, you'll make the same mistake I did. As a rule, I don't talk about my past, but if there was ever a time to break that rule, now would be it. Ooh. I used to have an assistant too. She was a lot like your own Nashu, a real sweetheart. But she's gone now, killed by the Crime King because of me, because I was too soft. The Crime King's descended from a line of mages. Carnelian's his real name. He can wield powerful magic with a whispered word and a flick of the wrist. Doesn't have to rely on fancy gadgets like ordinary folk. We had him at our mercy, me and my assistant. But then he started spinning a sob story. Like a half-boiled milksop, I lowered my gun. That was all the opening Carnelian needed. He cast a spell before I could blink, and I would have died where I stood if my assistant hadn't leapt in the way. She wasn't wearing a regulator because she was following my lead. I killed her as much as he did.
That such a thing should have happened.
I was able to catch Carnelian soon after that, but now the bastard's at large again, in a fiend's body. When you deal with villains, you can't afford to be soft, or one day, you or someone dear to you will pay for it. Now then, we've confirmed the Vandals here, but what is it the researcher wants to achieve with this destruction spree? Well, first things first, we need to alert the Dust Watch. They'll want to be ready when the Vandal strikes next. We know where to find them. Usatawi, eh? Right then, let's head over there.
To think that the detective had suffered such a terrible tragedy. I struggle to find the words. It's unlike you to be at the loss for words. You are right, my friend. As ever, I shall endeavor to be true to myself. Okay, so we all know that the assistant didn't actually die, but was just transformed into an oglop, right? Like, okay, hear me out. So it's like, the spell was aimed at Hard-Boiled, and Carnelian the Crime King probably wanted to just transform him into an oglop. With his magic, it would really get his goat because he hates oglops so much. Hard-Boiled does, I mean. And so you have that scene where Hard-Boiled encounters oglops in the tunnel in Vanguard, but one seems to follow after him. And then we have that oglop sitting around near the evidence, almost like it was trying to lead us to that evidence. I think that oglop that's following us around, and indeed saved Hard-Boiled from the two gunmen after the duel. Yeah, that's gotta be the assistant. It has to be. Mark my words. Everything lines up. The headquarters of the Dust Watch. Oh, there's Nashu. Hold up. How you doing? You must try, Crunch, these tacos. Munch, absolutely worth, Crunch, incarceration, Munch. Taco Cat, once again. Wait, so... Where'd the creep be? Oh no, I don't see him. Stay strong, Nashu. Soon you will be free. This taco is amazing. Ah, it's you lot. What is it? I'll be damned. Just a moment ago, we received a message from someone claiming to be the Vandal. They've declared that the train's our next target. I was about to dismiss it as a prank, but having heard your report, I'm inclined to believe that threat is real. Then we need to get to Shaloni Station right away. Indeed, I'll gather my men and hurry there. As for Nashu, it would be best if she remained here for now, I think. Detective, keenly though I feel for your loss, I must reiterate my staunch opposition to violence. Whatever may await us, I believe that we must strive for a gentlemanly resolution. The Vandal never used to announce his targets. This reeks like a rotten egg. No! He was the shape-shifting slime man. You can tell because he always smiles. No! Uh-oh. Thank goodness you're here. Please, we can't let that you can't let that fiend destroy the train. We're on it. Get somewhere safe. We have you at last! From gentleman to gentlewolf, I suggest you... Wow. Do you see how bouncy he was? That is so new. Wow, okay. Tisk, detective.
Over there, a dame in distress. Ugh, of all the times to be out of charge. Give a man a fright, will you? Hold it right there. Try anything funny and I'll torch those barrels. They're filled to the brim with ceruleum, enough to blow us all sky high. There's nothing you can do, so just relax and enjoy the... Yeah, ouch! Wait, we must extinguish the fire. The hell you think you're doing? I shall stop this runaway wolf train. I fear he is disinclined to stop. They're coming back. And they're headed straight for the engine. Damn it. If only I could use my gun. Yeah! Incredible. A Manderville man and his electrifying handstand! How do they keep outdoing themselves with these? It's the best thing I've ever witnessed. Every time. You did good, softy. You did good. You as well, detective. You as well. I thought I was done for. I owe you my life. So you don't know anything either?
I'm afraid not. I was only doing as I was told.
Then the researcher's true objective remains a mystery. This chaos and destruction can't all be for its own sake, can it?
If you have learned your lesson, then I suggest you surrender yourself to the Dust Watch. You will be safe in their care and receive regular meals besides.
All right, I'll go quietly.
Apologies for the delay. I see you have the situation well in hand. So this fiend was behind the destruction. We're grateful for your help.
Despite appearances, he was originally a man, so treat him like one, eh?
Is that so? Understood. He'll be treated with due dignity. You're still soft, hard-boiled, as you always were.
Oh, damn!
I wasn't expecting an interruption so soon. But no matter, the commotion has drawn you all here as intended.
You're Carnelian.
Well, he looks cool. The villain disguised himself as one of my men and knocked me out. The rest, I believe you know.
It seems Carnelian's also working for the researcher, and this was just a diversion. What's that bastard's game?
Let's head back to Husatawi for now. We have to set your friend free, after all. My men can clean up things here.
Damn.
What a scene. Nashi, are you asleep? She's asleep. Tacos. I wouldn't call those sweet dreams. Those are spicy dreams. All right, let's get the lady out of her cell. Oh, Nashu, such an ordeal that must have been. Oh yes, the hors d'oeuvres were quite tasty. Sheriff, we have a situation. A large shipment of ceruleum has been stolen from Shishinawazi.
What?
It appears the thieves struck while we were dealing with the trouble at the station.
So that was the true target. First electrope, now ceruleum. What does he need all those resources for? As for Carnelian, he ain't the sort to do someone else's bidding. You can bet he's got his own angle. No matter what it is, I won't rest until justice has been served. And next time, my gun will be ready.
You know something about these happenings by the sounds of it. So this extends beyond Shaloni. Even if we had the manpower, the Dustwatch can't go traipsing about in other jurisdictions, so I think it'd be best if we left the matter in your hands.
Yeah, you can leave it to...
Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire. I swear to you, good sheriff, that I shall find and apprehend the villain with grace and non-violent finesse. We'd be grateful. Naturally, my men and I will conduct a thorough investigation in Shaloni. If we learn anything, we'll be sure to let you know.
Come on, let's head back to Solution 9. Could use a hard-boiled egg right about now, maybe even 2.
Well, cheers to that. The ceruleum theft is being treated as a priority matter. We'll leave no stone unturned in our investigation. Let's head out. We return to where we started. No, I need to say goodbye again. Jeez. It seems the inspector was a hero yet again. He never fails to rise to the occasion. Now that my lightning charge is spent, I feel somehow lackluster.
Home. I didn't mind it out in the wilds, but for this sentimental old fool, nothing beats this neon-lit city. Now, I'll get back to working on the storage device. Check in from time to time in case I found us a new lead.
Meanwhile, let us continue along our own lines of inquiry. Pray do not blame yourself for your assistant detective. The fault most assuredly lies not with you.
What would a soft-boiled dope know? Just take care of your own, eh?
Oh yeah, there's no way that Oglop is not the assistant, I swear. It's just a polymorph spell. Meanwhile, in Shaloni. Excellent. Soon the plan will come to fruition. Kanaloka's achievements will be meaningless next to what the heavens have gifted me. You fugitives have served me well indeed. And you me. He just can't help it. He has to evilly grin every time. Every time.
Curious about my gun, are ya? Come now, no need to be shy. She's a Molt Python Maximum, fitted with a custom short barrel. Being made of electrope, she can convert her lightning charge to fire rounds and other energies. The double-action trigger means she's as fast as you are, and the ambidextrous safety means she's at home in both hands. The ventilated ribs help keep her cool and reduce the risk of malfunction when things really heat up. The recoil spring guide rod takes the edge off the temper, while her extra long injector rod housing serves to
I counted 3 days. Are you getting sleepy? Because I sure am. Let's call it a day, shall we? I don't have anything in particular to say about my alchemy tools. Till next time.
See you, Inspector.
God, yeah, alright. Oh, man. Oh! Whoops. I accidentally hit a screenshot button. Look at that. There's Oglop. It's right there. Oh, that's cute. Well, hard-boiled, what do you have to say?
Don't worry, Zephyria. I'm working on the storage device. I'll have more data cracked open soon enough. By the by, I've been feeling eyes on me lately. Not sure who it is, but the softy would probably think it's an admirer.
I think it is an admirer. Oh, man. Well... It's really been nice to have more time with Hildibrand and Hard-boiled. Peak fiction somehow gets peaker every day. Is that a word? It is now. It's peakier than peak. But yeah, the cutscenes, just, my god, chef's kiss. Oh my god. It's so exciting because all that new fancy, so cool techniques. The slow-mo, the contrails and the bullets during that slow-mo scene, and the way Hildibrand was bouncing around in one scene, and oh my god. These great new animation techniques are gonna be used in upcoming main story scenes, so that just has me excited, man. Oh. And I'm really loving this intriguing story. This, out of all the chapters of Hildibrand thus far, this one definitely has its hooks in me the deepest. I feel so invested. I can't wait to see what happens next. I just can't. Oh, man. Well, I guess until then, it's back to waiting. It's back to waiting. It is a cool gun, though. Multiple elements. It's a neat idea. Elemental guns. Yeah, that's neat. So, he talked about lightning, fire, and water. I wonder if it can also do ice, wind, and what's the last one? Earth. Yeah, earth. Those are the other 6 elements. Really, the potential is cracked right open with shenanigans. Man. I don't really have much more to say other than this was goddamn spectacular. Well worth the wait. But why does waiting hurt so much? Oh, I know it's gonna be worth it. I'm still hopeful that this will all lead to a new combat trial. With all this subject matter being about monsters, souls of humans in monstrous bodies, I think there's potential. Don't you? Maybe I'm just hopeful. Anyway, I'm Zephyria Jeste. There's been more of the Hildibrand adventures. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll catch you next time. So until then, please take care.